Hey, just wanted to touch base with the last video that you may have checked out was about the pool foulings. So when we have to get our pool much higher to kill any bacteria in the pool, cryptosporidium, whatever it might be, we also have to bring that chlorine level back down to an acceptable level. So if we're getting our pool up to 20 parts per million or less, depending on what it is, we have to bring it down with a chemical. And we use the neutralizer here. So this neutralizer will actually take the chlorine level down, and I can't give you over a video exactly how much, but depending on what the level is, there are tools that you guys can use to figure out the ratio of how much neutralizer you're going to need to bring that level back down. So for example, if you're in at night and there's a fouling, say 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night, whatever it is, you're going to add all that chlorine to get it up to 20 parts per million. You've got to leave it overnight. You have to make sure that it kills everything in the pool. So if you're that lifeguard that's coming in the next morning and you're doing a pool test and the chlorine level is really high, you need to use the neutralizer to bring that back down. So there will be calculations there to show you. There's a couple different spreadsheets that we've used. You might have your aquatic supervisor have gone through that with you. But once you've figured out exactly how much you need to put into the pool, you're going to add some of this directly, just cascading it out over the pool, over the open water, letting that do its thing for 10-15 minutes, doing another test, seeing where your chlorine level is at, and if it's at an acceptable range, then you can open up. Usually what we do is we keep our chlorine level, we try to keep it between 2 and 3 on average. That way we have enough room to play. If there is a fouling, there's enough in there to kill any bacteria. It's still acceptable if it's up at 4, if it's up at 5. Usually once we're getting up a little higher than that, we try to keep it a little bit lower. But it's been as high as 6 or 7 at times, but we really try to keep it at 2 or 3. And if you're still well above 20 or even above 15, then you should not be opening the pool yet. You'll have to add some more neutralizer, keep doing some testing to make sure that's at the right level. So definitely using the neutralizer to bring that chlorine level down, getting it into that acceptable level after you've had a pool fouling.